Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of MLB 17, the show Red Sox franchise mode. And today we'll be covering game number 45 to 47 against Texas Rangers in a 3-game series. But right here, the guy who is going to take the mound today is going to be Scott Kazmaier and Kazmaier. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And of course, he just got traded from the Dodgers for I think two prospects, something like that. And he's right here. So far, he has been so good this season for the Dodgers, posting a 3-2 record with a 2.7 ERA. And here's Yu Darvish, who is a Dodgers right now, but his stats is not so good. But in the top of the fourth inning, his Pablo Sandoval hits a high fly ball to the left fielder, and the runners, I think Dustin Pedroia is going to score from third, so all the runners are going to advance for a base. And here's at the bottom of the fifth, top of the fifth inning, Carlos Gomez hitting an RBI double towards the gap to Jackie Bradley Jr. Runner from first is going to score, and they tied the game to 1-1. A good piece of hitting by Carlos Gomez to tie this game up. And here's Mookie Betts at the bottom of the fifth inning. He answered with a solo home run, a no-doubt home run, of course, to left field, right over the monster. And that's a 6th home run for Mookie Betts. And that ball travels really, really deep, where you can see right there. Very bad pitch by Yu Darvish. That's a hanging slider, hanging at the top of the zone, and Mookie Betts did a great job to kind of pull that one and stays with it. And of course, the Red Sox is taking a 2-1 lead. And here's Carson Smith pitching, but unfortunately, Jonathan Lucroy hits a soft RBI single towards the gap between first and second baseman. And Nomar Masara is going to hit another RBI single, make it to back-to-back RBI, and Carlos Gomez is blowing the save. But fortunately, right here is Elvis Andrus making a very casual throw. Instead, it turns out to be an error, and the runner from second is going to score with that error. And here's a 2-2 pitch to Sandy Leon with bases loaded, and he hits a flare to the left fielder. Unfortunately, he miscatched that ball. He shouldn't die for that. And instead, 2 runs are going to score from second and third, and now the runners are at second and third as well. And there's Chris Young hitting an RBI single, a line drive to left field, but 1 run is going to score, and the other one, Sandy Leon, just had to advance to third base without getting attacked out, and we're taking a 6-3 lead. And here's Andrew Benintendi hitting a high fly ball to right field, but instead it turns out to be an RBI ground rule double. And here's Dustin Pedroia, 0-1 pitch to him with 2 outs. He hits a line drive to right fielder, and then Chris Young is going to score, and Benintendi is at third, Dustin Pedroia at first. And right here, Kimbrough gets the win right here with getting Carlos Gomez ground out to Dustin Pedroia, and that's how we made a huge comeback. You can see if Elvis Andrus makes that play, I believe if he makes that play, it should be a double play, to be honest, with a top class shortstop. But turns out it's going to be an error. So that's how we won the game, with 1 error. That's it. And then the hot streak just kind of keep going. And here's the second game of the series. So far, we improved a lot from with the winning percentage of somewhere at 500. Right now, we are right over 500, and of course, we are very, very happy with that, because currently we have a 4 games winning streak, I think, 4 to 5 games winning streak. And here's Chris Sale, of course, has been very fantastic for us, 6-1 with an ERA in the mid 2. And here's Cole Hamels, who also have fantastic season for Texas Rangers. Yeah, is pretty low as well. And here's the starting lineup for both teams. And as you guys can see, the lefties, the right, well, Chris Young, Christian Vasquez are going to play right here because Cole Hamels is going to score. And here's Texas Rangers starting lineup again. Where's at the bottom of the first inning, Mitch Moyer hits a RBI single to right field. Dustin Pedroia is going to score, and Hanley Ramirez is at third. Now we are taking 1-0 lead. And here's Chris Young, a 1-2 pitch to him, hitting a no-doubt home run. A 3-run home run to the wall over the monster for a home run. And that's the second home run for him, for Chris Young. The ball travels 380 feet far. You can see actually that one is not a bad pitch, to be honest, but Chris Young is just so good against the left-handed pitchers. And now we are taking a 4-0 lead. But right here we extend the lead to 6-2 nothing with Mookie Betts. This home run, once again, a back-to-back game home run for Mookie Betts, and that's the 7th home run for him of the season. But this time hitting to the opposite towards the gap between center field and right field, right into the bullpen. And of course, his power just shows a great ability. But right here, Shin Shu hits a solo home run to left field right over the wall. Well, it's not really no doubt home run, but he has the power to kind of put that away, to put that over the wall. And the ball travels 370 feet far, and they get one back 6-1. And honestly, that was not really good pitch. A slider right below the strike zone. It's not low enough though. But here's Dustin Pedroia at the bottom of the 7th inning. He hits a solo home run to left field over the wall. That's no doubt home run, of course. And we are taking a 7-1 lead, and that's the second home run for Dustin Pedroia, 433 feet far. And definitely seems like this game turns out to be a home run rally. So far we have 3 home runs for us and 1 home run for the Texas Rangers. And here's Hanley Ramirez at the bottom of the 7th, and he delivers another home run, but this time to the center field. That one hits really far away, and the ball travels 408 feet far, and that's a 5th home run for Hanley Ramirez. That's the first time in this series we hit a back-to-back home run in the same inning. With the 3rd batter and the 4th batter, and of course I was very happy with that because definitely we improved a lot. And now we are taking 8-1 lead, a hit and run situation right there. But Sander Bogarts hits an RBI double to the wall, rolling to the wall, and Chris Young is going to score. And here is Jackie Bradley Jr. hits a flare, a line drive to Shin Shu, but he couldn't catch that one. That one is another mistake. 2 runs are going to score, and Jackie Bradley Jr. is going to 3rd no matter what. So you can see, seems like the errors are the most annoying thing in this game for the Texas Rangers. Two errors in 2 games where both a lot of runs are created for us, the Boston Red Sox, and Christian Vasquez adds another one for a single to left field. But right here, Carlos Gomez hits a double towards the gap between left center field, and the player is going to score from first. I believe he's Jonathan Lucroy. Got freeze with Brandon Workman. His knuckle curve, and that's how the game ends, guys. Even though Chris Sale is having a good game, but most importantly, the offense has just turned up in the past 2 games, and I'm very happy with that. So the last series against Oakland A's, we were amazing in the pitching wise, but right here offensively we are just phenomenal. 12 runs for today, and last game it was like 8 runs. And in 2 games, we just created 20 runs, if you guys can count. And we have a lot of home runs as well. So now we move on to the game finale. It's not the game finale, but the series finale against Texas Rangers. And now we have 26 wins and 20 losses. But for the Texas Rangers, they're pretty good. I think their record is way better than us. 2 games ahead of us, if you guys can count. And there's David Price that can mount. So far, he has been a little bit shaky for us. 3-4 with an ERA of 4.42. So here's the starting lineup for us: Mookie Betts, Andrew Benintendi, Dustin Pedroia, Henry Ramirez, Mitch Morton, Sandy Bogarts, Sandy Leon, Jackie Bradley Jr., and also Marco Hernandez are going to play in this game. And here's Tyson Ross. So far, he has been good for the Texas Rangers, 4-1 with an ERA of 2.88, allowing 14 walks and also striking out 49. Here's the starting lineup for the Texas Rangers: Elvis Andrus, Carlos Gomez, Odor, Joey Gallo, Shin-Soo Choo, Mike Napoli, Jared Hoying, Robinson Chineros, and Drew Stubb is going to pitch right here. But David Price is fantastic in this game, pitching 7 innings, allowing 6 hits, 1 run, and a couple of strikes out. And right here, that's a ground ball to Dustin Pedroia, and of course he is going to make that play to retire the side. Here's Henry Ramirez, runs at the first and second, and hits a high fly ball to left field. It seems like going to the wall, but the center fielder is right in front of the mounts to make that catch, and the runner from third is going to score, and Andrew Benintendi of course advanced to second base as well. And here's Joey Gallo, got strikeout with a 2-seamer at the outside of the zone, outside pitch. That was a good pitch, by the way. Here's Mike Napoli, the former Red Sox. He also goes down on strike with a curveball. That one's a very ugly swing right there. And then here's Chinchillos. He hits a RBI double down the line to the corners of the right field, and the runner from first is going to score right there, and the game is tied 1-1. So it doesn't really matter because David Price is still pitching very well. And this Henry Ramirez hitting an RBI single to center field. Dustin Pedroia just made it to home, and we're extending. Well, we are taking a 2-1 lead. So it's still great right here. His Shin-Soo Choo got freeze with the fastball at the top of the zone. Here's Mike Napoli once again goes down on strike with the 2-seamer at the bottom of the zone. And here's Mookie Betts this time hitting a sac fly once again to left field. And I believe that one's not Shin-Soo Choo, but Sandy Leon is going to go for the run, and of course he just barely makes it home. And here's Andrew Benintendi hitting an RBI double, but this time the ball hits the wall, and then I think Marco Hernandez travels home from first, and we extended the lead to 4-1. And offensively again we turn up. But here is Elvis Andrus hitting a soft ground ball to Marco Hernandez, showing his long range, and that's an out right there. Here's Carlos Gomez, goes down on strike with a 2-seamer at the outside of the zone. And here's Joey Gallo goes down on strike. Shin-Soo Choo also goes down on strike. That's striking out the side in that inning, and still Prices continue to perform, getting Chinchillos to get out. And here's Drew Stubb hits the ground ball to the right side of Sandy Bogarts, showing his long range, and that's it now, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Craig Kimbrough with runners on first, and of course it's a safe situation. He came on and did a great job by grounding out that player, force out, and that's how the game ends. And of course that's a sweep for the Red Sox. 3 games winning streak, as I recorded my memory, but it was fantastic. 24 runs in 3 games, and even though we allowed pretty much 5 runs in total, or maybe a little bit more, but here's David Price, our man of the game or player of the game. He has been so great, and of course in our offensive wise, we're doing a good job, especially the home runs. They keep coming in, and I really like about that, to be honest. But that's the end of the episode, guys. I hope you guys stay tuned for the next few series. And I believe the next series we're going to play is against the Seattle Mariners in the 3-game series. So like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.